Hello everybody, how are you today? Well, let's study with Teacher Jack again. And today we are going to study Unit 2, My Family and I. Again, if you are ready to study Unit 2, please say yes. Okay, let's start. First of all, I want everybody please open the orange book. To page 7. Please open the orange book to page 7. We are going to study about science. Okay, so let's start at the first word. Big, big, B-I-G, big. So if you don't understand what does big mean, I have already written translation beside big. Next, small, small, S-M-A-L-L. I also have written Thai translation beside this word, so you can understand what does small means. Okay, so today we have two new words, big and small. Big and small. So after you have already known about the difference between big and small, so we're going to move to the next exercise. Match the small caps to the boy and the big caps to his father. So we need to draw the lines. We need to draw the line in order to match between the small cap and the boys and the big caps with his father. So let's start, everybody. So first of all, you can see two pictures of caps. You can see that there are small cap and a big cap. So for the boy, he should wear a small cap, right? So we need to draw a line, a small cap to this boy. Why you can see that this cap is very big. That's why we need to draw the line to his father. Okay, next you can see the blue caps over here. The blue cap is big as well. So we need to draw the line to his father. And finally, we draw the line to a small boy. Okay, so this is the answer. So I want all of you to understand between the difference big and small. Big and small. So if you understand about big and small, so we're going to move to another page. So please open your book to page 8. Look and say. So first of all, I want all of you to take a look at these pictures. You can see that there are three teachers over here. There are three teachers over here. You can see that the green t-shirt is big, right? If you don't understand what does big mean, again, I have written Thai translation below big. You can see that the green t-shirt is big. But if you take a look at the orange t-shirt, it's bigger than the green one. And take a look at the blue t-shirt. The blue t-shirt is the biggest of all three t-shirts. So this time they want you to understand about comparison. They want you to understand how to compare. You can see that the orange one is bigger than the green one. So that's why they need to add er behind adjective verb, bigger. So we call comparative verb. Comparative verb. And you can see that the blue t-shirt is the biggest. You can see that they end with est. They end with est. So it means that this is the biggest. So we call superlative. Superlative. In English, actually they always compare. They always compare adjective in order to show which one is much more than or less than another one. For example, you can see that this t-shirt is big, but the orange one is bigger, but the blue one is the biggest. Okay, next, small. S-M-A-L-L, small. You can see that this shoe is small. But if you take a look at the next picture, smaller, you can see that this shoe is smaller than that one. Yeah. And the last one, you can see that it is the smallest shoe, right? It is the smallest shoe. So this time you can see that they are going to compare the size of shoe with the word small. So first of all, they use the word small to describe how shoe is small. But if you take a look at the second picture, you can see that this shoe is smaller than this shoe. And then if you take a look at the last picture, that this shoe is the smallest of all three shoes. Okay. So we are going to do some more exercise. Which set has things that are arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So you have to take a look at the pictures that they have arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So let's take a look at picture number 1. Yeah, so you can see the pictures of the sock. You can see that the first picture is small, right? Small. And after that, the next picture is bigger. And the last one is the biggest. So we can conclude that they have arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So we need to do some tick over here. Yeah. Now because they have arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So we let's do some tick over here. Okay, next. Yeah, please take a look at pictures number 2. You can see that there are 3 bags over here. There are 3 bags over here. You can see the first picture is very big. Yeah, and the next picture is smaller than the first one. And the last picture is the smallest. So that's why they haven't arranged from the smallest to the biggest. But in the contrast way, they arrange it from the biggest to the smallest. That's why we don't need to tick on this picture. Okay, after we finish doing the orange book, I want all of you to open the red book. Please open the red book 2 page. Save it. Everybody, please open the red book 2 page. Save it. So we're going to match the picture again. Match the big photos to the big photo frame and the small photos to the small photo frames. So you need to take a look at the pictures so you can answer the questions. So let's take a look together. Then you can see that the first picture is small, right? The first picture is small. So we need to draw the line to the small photo frame. Okay, next picture. You can see that this picture is big, right? So we need to draw a line to the big photo frame. Next, yeah, the third picture, you can see that it's very small, right? So we need to draw the line to the small photo frame. And the last picture, yeah, the photo is big. So we need to draw the line to the big photo frame. That's it. Okay, after we finish, yeah, please open your book to page 8. Pick the sets that have things arranged from the smallest to the biggest. Again, so right now they want all of you to understand how different of the size. So please take a look at the first picture, the cap, C-A-P, cap. You can see that the first picture is small, right? The first cap is small. And if you take a look at the second cap, you can see that it's bigger than the first cap. And the last one is smaller than the second picture. So this picture, they haven't arranged from the smallest to the biggest, right? So we don't need to click on this picture. Yeah, so we need to skip this picture. Okay, let's take a look at picture number 2. You can see a picture of a shoe. Yeah, you can see that the first picture is small. And after that, the second picture is bigger than the first one. Yeah, and if you take a look at the last picture, it's the biggest of all 3 shoes. So we can conclude that they have arranged from the smallest to the biggest. That's why we need to do some tick on this picture. Okay, please take a look at number 3. You can see that there are 3 t-shirts over here. There are 3 t-shirts over here. But this time, they arrange it in a contrast way, right? Because they start with the biggest t-shirt, and the second picture is smaller than the first one, and the last one is the smallest. So this time they haven't arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So we need to skip this picture. Okay? And please take a look at number 4. You can take a look 3 trousers. 3 trousers. You can see that the first trouser is small, and the second trouser is bigger, and the last one is the biggest. So we can conclude that they have arranged from the smallest to the biggest. So we need to do something on this picture. That's it. Okay, so this is the end of my presentation. Hope you enjoy, and the most importantly, you need to review the lesson again and again. I hope to see you in the next lesson. And today, thank you so much for taking part in my presentation. Have a nice day. Bye bye.